Hey friends, Benjamin here from Lean Strong Fitness and Wellness, and today I want to talk about a really important mindset tip, and it's all around the hardest conversation you're ever going to have when it comes to your fitness, and that's the conversation with yourself. So if you're anything like me, you probably don't always want to do all your healthy things in a day. Sometimes you are maybe looking forward to that workout to let off some steam, but other times you're just like, oh, I'd just rather sit down. And when it comes to being successful with your health and fitness goals, one of the most important things you can do is learn to stop rationalizing with yourself. We're really good at it. Like, I can convince myself that I don't ever need to work out again if I'm having one of those days. And you've got that little voice in the back of your head just telling you, like, it's okay, you can get in tomorrow, you'll make it up on the weekend, you can eat a little bit better today. And at the end of the day, this ends up just simply being another form of self-sabotage. So this is not a video where I want to be like, if you're doing this, you're doing it wrong and you got to stop immediately. Like, not at all. This is I'm right there with you and I completely understand. And here's what you do about it if you find that you're always rationalizing with yourself. So I really only have one strategy for making this work, but it's one strategy that seems to work extremely well. And that's to keep track of everything you're doing and to try to win that game in check marks. So if you're aiming for, a habit of, let's say, increasing your hydration and you're trying to drink a certain number of liters of water a day, instead of rationalizing with yourself that, oh, well, I can just have this instead of that and it's okay if I don't hit it, actually track what you're doing and get the check marks. And this can be done as old school as like a hanging wall calendar with big green check marks on it, because most people really like to see streaks of winning. And if you're doing 10 or 15 days in a row, and this is a day that you might not get it, it becomes a question of, do you want to break your streak or do you not want to work out? And for most of us, breaking that streak is going to be the greater pain. So that's the thing we're going to deal with. I do this every morning. Every morning I do a quick little journal where I do 3 wins, 3 things I'm grateful for and what my focus is for the day. And then I also write out my workout in advance. And I don't work out 7 days a week because that's insanity to me. I've got other things I want to do, but I definitely be active every day. So when I put in what my intention is for exercise, the fact that I've already wrote it in my journal, I don't want to miss the streak because I've already got it in there. Then I'm going to leave a bunch of blanks. So basically where I'm going with this is whatever you're trying to accomplish, you want to figure out how can you set it up as a game that you can win. Because if it's a game that you can win, all of a sudden you don't need to rationalize with yourself, oh, well, I just won't get that extra workout today. Like, you've built it around your lifestyle, so it's not necessarily easy, but it's simple to be successful. But again, I know this is a really hard battle. I had the exact same thing literally yesterday. I absolutely did not want to work out. I'm like, screw it, I'm not breaking my streak. Went downstairs to the basement, did a quick workout, didn't get in everything that I expected to do, but I felt drastically better because of it. But we have that little voice in the back of our head, and we just have to assume that is a gremlin that is trying to lead us off a cliff. But if you can set up your health and fitness habits as a game that you can win, and that's what we do at Lean Strong. If you need a hand with this, let us know and we're happy to help. All of a sudden, you don't need to rationalize with yourself, and you know you're going to be successful, and you can carry that streak going forwards because you don't want to break that streak of check marks. The hardest part to win is when you're just starting something new. And that's why it's so important to set up habits that are right-sized, or as we call it, Goldilocks, because we want to make the habit the right temperature for your lifestyle, so that you can get some momentum and you can get some wins under your belt. Because by and large, one of the most important things that matters when it comes to making habits is that you're getting consistency. If you have a week of doing something, then a week of not doing something, you're essentially starting over from a habit perspective. You still got the health benefits of doing that thing, and it's absolutely better than nothing. But if we want to make habit change last, you need to really just make it part of your, this is what I need to do every morning. It needs to be as regular as come 9:15 in the morning, my dog's sitting at the front door and he's expecting a walk, because it is habit. Your brain gets trained the exact same way that at this time of day, I work out or go for a walk because it is habit and that's what I do, and it actually feels weirder to not do it than it does to do it. But when you're starting out with this, set it up as a game you can win. So put check marks on your calendar for every time you do it. Keep it in your journal, track it in your calendar. There's no wrong way to do this, but if you're like me and you're having a hard time dealing with that little voice in the back of your head who's trying to sabotage all your health and fitness goals, I hope that's a way that you can overcome it. Thanks for your time. Talk to you soon.